get you back, Booba.
What's that?
I said I'm no boob, huh?
Of course, darling.
What you mean is, do I approve of him for Tony, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, yes, I do. He's a gentle, sensitive, caring man, and he was a rock at the trial. In fact, I would not be a bit surprised if we didn't hear wedding bells around here pretty soon.
I didn't know they were that serious.
Well, why shouldn't they be?
I don't know. I mean, Tony's so young. There's so much of the world for her to see.
Well, maybe she likes what she sees right here. And if I was in her place, I'd feel the same way.
Yeah, well, don't get me wrong, Anna Mae. I like Chris. He's a good guy.
So what's really eating at you tonight? Feeling kind of lonesome?
No, I'm feeling protective. I mean, I've known Tony almost all her life. And I would just hate for her to make a mistake.
Oh, well, you better be careful how you tell her that then, because when you tell the Burrell women not to do something, they jump right into it.
You're that way, too.
Mm-hmm. I met this, gorgeous young man when I was younger, and of course my family told me to take it slow. And of course, I went faster. And he was trash.
How come I never heard about this?
Because it was a mistake. And I don't broadcast my mistakes.
You're a smart woman.
Well, then take my advice. And just keep quiet about Tony and Chris. And wait and see what happens. Just like I'm waiting to see what happens with you.
With me?
Oh, yeah.
Nah, I'm fine.
Oh, really? No, you're not. I mean, a gorgeous young man like you should be waiting to hear wedding bells, too.
Well, if you mean Dana, she's a wonderful woman. She is, but she got the same problem I do. She's married to a job.
Oh, please, I don't believe that for an instant.
Oh, believe it. She was supposed to call me tonight, but she never did.
Well, then what's wrong with your fingers? You call her. I mean, you've got to go after what you want. Now, your mama would have told you the same thing. Gosh. Sometimes I miss that woman so much.
Me too. You know, she thought the world of you.
Did she?
Yeah.
I thought the world of her, too.
She talked about you right up to the very end. In those last few days, she kept going on about something that she sent you.
Something that she sent me?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't get it. I wonder what it was.
I don't know. I guess we'll never know. Tony owes us a call by now. Here we go. Well, it's about time.
Well, I guess it isn't too late to call.
Dana?
Yeah, I'm apologizing, Tyrone. I couldn't call you earlier because this big case just landed in my lap.
Okay, don't worry about it, all right? I'll talk to you later.
Code 6, 105 North Avenue, 52.
Well, that was short. Not too sweet.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep the phone lines open, that's all.
Come on, would you cut it out? Come on, Tyrone, come back over here, sit down, and let's get this game started again, okay? Come on.
Sorry to do this to you, but it's the witching hour. We gotta close.
I had no idea how late it was. My gosh, Charlie is over at her best friend's for a sleepover, so there's nothing for me to rush home to.
I know how you feel.
Well, maybe we should ask those lovebirds over there if we can borrow some of their magic.
Are you that lonesome?
I wasn't until I saw them.
Well, I guess it's just you and me, little guy. You're gonna be my date tonight. What? What's wrong?
Do you know how very, very beautiful you are?
That's so sweet.
Do you remember the night you and I went bowling?
Oh, yeah. We had so much fun.
Oh, more than I've had in a long time. Why didn't we do it again? Why didn't we spend more time together?
We can, though. How about tomorrow?
No. How about tonight? Stop back at my place for a nightcap.
That's a great idea.
You like that?
That's a great idea.
Yeah?
Now just hold that thought. I'll
What?
be right back.
Okay.
I just have to close up.
Oh, please hurry. Okay. Yeah, Cass Winthrop.
Cass, I'm sorry I woke you, but it's Alexander. I need you at the hospital right away. Felicia's been attacked. She asked for you.
Oh, my God, is she all right?
I can't talk right now. Just get here.
Sorry, it's closing time. You're going to have to leave.
Grant? Grant, I need a hug. Gotta get you back, Booba. Can't do it alone.
Harrison. Grant, it's Nikos. You'll want to get down to the 23rd precinct. Make heads roll. They're holding Hutchins for attempted murder.
He went after you?
No, Felicia.
Oh, that's wonderful. I mean, not Felicia. Is she all right?
No. He pushed her through a skylight. She's in surgery right now. I want him crucified. Am I clear?
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more.
Where are you going?
Carl Hutchins just tried to kill Felicia Galan.
What? Honey, I find that a little hard to believe.
I don't, and I'm going to make sure he pays.
Can't he pay in the morning?
As mayor, I'm going to insist on swift and certain justice.
All right. I'll come along and insist, too.
You will not. I'm a lone warrior now. I can't always be seen with a little woman traipsing around behind me.
That's it, Booba. You've got to come home to Mama. No more Donna love for you, and no more stupid museum. I'm a lone warrior, too. Silver Rose Thief is about to make one final appearance, and then she can retire for good. This time, it's not for money, it's for love. Josie.
Yeah, hey, Dan. Just need a couple more minutes with Mr. Hutchins, and then you can do your thing. No problem. I just thought you'd like to know the mayor's here.
Already in custody. Excellent work.
Carl's just being questioned, Grant.
Ah, arrest, indictment, and conviction will follow.
Mine or yours?
We've got you this time, Carl.
Must I be subjected to this?
This is nothing, Carl. Just wait till you're back in prison.
Okay, Grant, you are about to jeopardize a very long interrogation.
Yes, you're right. And you're lucky, Carl, because in my administration, even career criminals such as yourself will get their day in court.
Well, luckily, you do not possess the scales of justice.
Why don't you let Captain Sinclair handle this?
Captain?
acting.
Well, we'll see about making that permanent once this one is locked away.
Do you think you could get him out of here? The air has gone particularly fetid.
Okay, Grant, if you'll excuse us.
Yes, do your work. The press is waiting for my statement. And my message will be quite clear, really. This administration will have zero tolerance for criminals, be they rapists, Silver Rose thieves, or Carl Hutchins.
There must be some mistake.
Are you calling me a liar?
I'm saying that Carl would never deliberately harm Felicia.
Why not? He murdered my first wife, Diana.
Alexander, how's Felicia?
Alexander just told me that she's still in surgery.
How extensive are her injuries? Alexander, are you deliberately ignoring me?
If you persist in believing Carl, I have nothing to say to you, Rachel.
This is not what Felicia
I
would
have
want.
something to say to you. It's because of you she's in here.
Me?
You brought this vendetta against Carl back into Bay City, and it's torn everyone apart. I'm only here for Felicia. Can you understand that?
Yes, I can. You love her, and I do. I'm sorry.
So am I. How extensive are her injuries?
They're trying to relieve the pressure in her brain. It's swollen from the trauma.
Oh, my God.
If Dr. Roberts can't, I'm going to wait here. If you'd like to wait with me, fine.
Yes, I would, thank you. Shane.
Doctor, how is she?
They've stopped the hemorrhaging and relieved the pressure on her brain.
Thank God.
Will she be 100%?
We'll know more once the anesthesia wears off. But in most ways, yes, she should be fine.
You mean her face? How much damage has there been?
I'm sorry, but the news isn't good. Felicia is going to need plastic surgery.
Will she be badly scarred?
There was extensive soft tissue damage, fractures. Yes, she's going to need major reconstruction.
Well, what you're saying is she'll be the same.
That's possible, yes.
Well, that's a possibility I will not accept. I have access to the best plastic surgeons in the world.
Fine, bring them in. And while you're at it, bring in an eye specialist as well. Fragments of glass were embedded in her corneas. We removed them.
Oh, no.
We've taped her eyes closed. Once she wakes up, she's going to be on medication for the pain. How much of this does she know? I'm not going to speculate on that. Cass, you need to be there, at least until she wakes up. Of course. Good. Excuse me.
Doctor, I'm sorry I was short with you. You will be amply rewarded for all your services.
Doesn't matter to me. As long as Felicia's okay. Excuse me.
I want a suit filed against Carl before he can hide any of his assets. I want every penny he's got.
Alexander, please rethink this and talk to me about it in the morning.
My mind's made up, Cass.
He didn't do this, Alexander.
After all this, you still believe him?
Of course I believe him.
I'm sorry that your devotion is wasted on a man like Hutchins.
Cass, I need your help. Carl needs an attorney. I can't ask you. Can you recommend somebody?
I can recommend an attorney to you that I would trust with my own life, yes.
Hi, Shane.
Hey.
Have you been here all night? I mean, you must be dead on your feet.
I am. I actually had a date earlier this evening. It feels like years ago.
There's life after Victoria Hudson. Wow, I'm impressed. How was it?
It's fine. I like her.
What's she like?
Well, she's, demanding and, sexy. Reminds me a little bit of you.
Oh, you mean qualities?
No. Same dress size.
Oh.
I have got to get cleaned up. I'll see you
Oh, are
later.
you gonna see her again?
Hadley, yeah. As a matter of fact, I think I am.
Good for you. Who's the fairest of them all? Hadley Prescott. Great, but what about me? What are they, Matt?
Paulina, I think we both could use a drink. Brandy, all right?
Sure. Thanks.
You know, we don't get a chance to talk much. I think we should change that.
I'd like that.
So how are you and Joe doing?
Well, like two halves of a perfect peach. That's why it's so rough right now. I wish he was back from Italy already. I depend on him so much for everything. But don't tell him that. Thank God Rachel rescued me. She's like a rock.
Yeah, I think the same thing about Mom, too. She really is the spirit of this family.
Well, Carl's become a big part of this family, too. You gotta deal with that.
No, thanks. It stinks.
Oh, come on, man. Get over yourself and find a way to get along with Carl. He really is a changed man.
Oh, is that why he's being charged with murdering Felicia?
Felicia is not dead, Matt.
Well, no thanks to Carl.
Look, you don't know what happened over at Nico's any more than I do. But when the facts come in, Carl will be cleared. His crimes, Matt, are in the past.
Well, what about his affair? Like the current one that he's having with this Hadley Prescott.
Please, do you really think he's having an affair?
Yeah, she's been seen. And heard. Exchanging pillow talk.
Oh, baloney. This Hadley Preston is a...
Prescott.
Whatever is a liar. And whoever cooked up this little scam has really hurt Rachel.
The only one who's hurt Rachel is Carl. And she's strong enough to get over that.
Let me tell you about strong women. I'm one, too. Everyone says so. But you think sometimes I don't feel like cracking and losing it all? And look at Amanda. She's a wreck over what happened to Rachel.
Amanda's okay.
Don't be so sure. She puts that tough broad act on real well, but underneath it, she needs her family. She loses one of us, and she will crack.
Ooh, I am whipping you.
Oh, no, okay, there we are. All right.
Oh, hello, I'm sorry to come so late. Mrs. Burrell.
Oh, Mrs. Hutchins. Listen, it's not Vicky's boys, is it?
No, I'm here to see Mr. Montgomery.
Yes. Hi.
Oh,
Can I help you?
Cass Winthrop suggested that I look you up.
Yes, you can call me Tyrone.
Oh, thank you. I need some help right away.
Alexander, I am so relieved Felicia made it through the surgery.
Her suffering is just beginning.
Is it true? Did Carl really attack her?
Yes.
Then he really is the vicious and violent man that we thought he was, no matter what front he puts up.
Do you know that he came charging over to my house because of something you said to him?
Me? Why?
There's something about me seeing him nuzzling Hadley Prescott in his Chicago hotel.
I said that to Gary Sinclair.
Well, he must have told Carl.
I'm sorry. It was spur of the moment. Gary was asking, where's your proof that Carl's having an affair? So I invented the Chicago rendezvous. What did you tell Carl?
Well, I backed you up, of course.
Thank you.
So just stick to our story.
All right.
And just absolutely confirm that you heard about Chicago from me.
All right, but you know that convinces him even more that you fabricated this affair.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And if he checks, if he checks his schedule and he finds out and he can prove that he wasn't in Chicago that night, we all have a problem.
Well, he's already told Rachel that he thinks that you and Matt are the brains behind Hadley Prescott.
All right, well, that puts you in the clear. Just remember, you've heard it all from Nikos.
All right.
Felicia is out of recovery and in her private room. We've taken her off the ventilator, but she's still unconscious.
I want to be there.
Like I said, Cass should be there when she wakes up.
I'd like to be there, too.
All right, fine.
They don't need me. How did things get so ugly and complicated?
I've had them photograph the entire rooftop. Good. That skylight was an accident waiting to happen.
And there was an accident, just as I've said.
Carl, can you step outside for a minute? Sure. You're doing this right, Captain. Don't push yourself too hard. You know, Carl, one thing that really bothers me is if there was such bad blood between you and Mr. Nikos, why did he agree to let you into his apartment in the first place?
Well, he didn't agree to see me exactly. He agreed to see somebody else.
So you entered his home under false pretenses?
He was spreading vicious lies about me, Josie. It was time to confront him.
Well, technically speaking, that is breaking and entering.
Mr. Hutchins' wife with his lawyer.
Are you all right?
Hello, darling. Yes, fine.
I went to the precinct, but you're here. Why?
Oh, we won't be here long. And this young man?
This is Tyrone Montgomery. I've retained him as your lawyer. Carl Hutchins, my husband.
Hi, I've heard a lot about you, sir.
How do you do, Sharon? Is your Cass Winthrop's junior partner, aren't you? Given Winthrop's affiliation with Nikos, do you think you could represent me fairly?
Well, that's a civil matter, and this is criminal. And yes, I can help you. My first order of business is either charge my client or let him go.
Hardball, Tyrone? You know the mayor's all over this, and the media is right behind him.
Well, the last time I saw him, he was at the station with Dana. It's your call, Josie.
Mr. Nikos has stated that Carl attacked Felicia.
It's a lie.
It's his word against Alexander's.
Well, there is one more witness, and that's the victim herself, Felicia Gallant. And when she regains consciousness, she'll either make or break your case. But until then, you have no grounds to hold my client.
That's for me to decide, Tyrone.
She should be coming out of this soon.
I'll stay with her until she does.
Okay. Look, when she wakes up, she's going to be very disoriented, all right? So call me when she does.
I will. Felicia, I'm here. Please, please stay with me. Everything changed when I met you by chance on that airplane. But it wasn't by chance, was it? You'd given me a new direction. You filled a heart that was empty and hard. I can't live without you. There is no future without you. Don't leave me.
Yes, sir, I'm a man of my word, Dana. Wrongdoing in Bay City will be stamped out, which is why I want you to keep up the pressure on Josie Sinclair and make sure this arrest of Carl Hutchins sticks.
She's a good cop. She'll do the right thing.
Well, sometimes the right thing needs a little bit of a push. Donna?
Grant, it's almost daylight. Shouldn't you be getting home to your coffin? Hi, Dana.
My Commissioner of Cultural Affairs. Which reminds me, I trust that African totem is locked up in the museum.
Grant, you just gave me Booba tonight.
I hope you didn't leave that little treasure lying around unattended somewhere. That is an art treasure. If something were to happen to that...
Would you just relax? It's in my safe.
That's what I wanted to hear. Only the elite find a place in my administration, Dana, which reminds me, don't you have that fire in your belly? Assistant DA, why not district attorney? What do you say?
Oh, my God, I left that thing lying on the bar. I hope nobody took it. Oh, well, who would want it? put you out here in the open where anybody can just come. This is almost too easy. Grant, you silly boy. I knew this would be here.
Oh, God, Matt, it is much worse than I thought. Felicia is really damaged.
Is she gonna make it?
Yeah. But her face was cut really bad when she fell.
Is Mom with her at the hospital?
No, she's working on getting Carl released.
That won't happen.
Never underestimate Mother. And she's very suspicious about us.
No, about me. And that's only because she's under Carl's sway. You know, don't worry, he's not gonna be around much longer. He did more damage to himself tonight than Hadley Prescott ever could. It's ironic, isn't it?
You wait and see. Mother will stick by him.
Not when he's facing a lot of jail time.
And I am so sorry I ever started this.
Look, we gotta tough it out, Amanda. Don't fret too much about what's happened.
Carl.
Isn't somebody going to say, welcome home, Daddy?
Dana. You should have gone out tonight after all.
Oh, and miss all the excitement? Now I know why you were so rude to me on the phone earlier.
You do?
Mm-hmm. You were busy counting the big fat retainer Rachel Hutchins just gave you.
Ah. So Carl Hutchins was the case you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, looks like we're going to be on opposite sides of the courtroom again. But this time you're going to feel some real heat. This case has become the mayor's personal baby.
Well, what's he got to do with it?
He wants Carl Hutchins indicted 5 minutes ago.
Oh, come on, Dana, don't go there. Don't go there. You know you can't make it stick. And tell me, you're looking forward to taking another shot at me at court again?
Mm-hmm. I like strong competition. As long as it stays in the courtroom.
Well, that's fine by me.
Well, in that case, why don't I buy you a nightcap?
How about some other time? I have to get up early tomorrow.
Okay. Well, I'll hold you to it. See you in court, counselor.
All right.
I couldn't help but overhear what you just said to Felicia.
It's no secret I love her.
I could tell.
Well, you had mixed emotions about us marrying, I know it.
I've never hidden my doubts. But I can see now how much she means to you. That kind of love can do a world of good for anyone.
Cass, I can't bear life without her.
I know how you feel.
Oh, that's right. You lost your own wife quite suddenly. Forgive me.
And I love this woman here very, very much. May I for just a moment?
Of course.
Oh, honey. I just wanted to add my vote to what Alexander just said. I love you, too. I need you, too. Don't you dare leave us. Alexander, I think she's waking up. I'll go get Shane.
Felicia, I'm here. Yes. What is it, darling?
Help me.
Talk to me, darling. What? What?
I can't see. I can't see.